Hello, everyone. This is Duran's Healing, and welcome to tonight's Healing Circle. For those of you who are new here, welcome to my channel, where I provide weekly energetic updates for the collective. And as I begin to blaze this fire tonight up, gather around and contribute your very powerful energy, whether it be a like, a share, subscribe, or comment below to let me know how these messages are showing up in your world. And with that being said, let's get right into the stones to see what messages the higher energy would like for me to convey with you all tonight. And the message that's speaking the loudest is a resounding yes. Whatever obstacle, whatever situation or circumstance may be presented in front of you, your ancestors, your spirit guide, or your higher team are giving you a thumbs up on this matter, supporting you, guiding you along the way. Because there is an otherworldly wisdom that is attached to the core of what you're feeling that's flaming this fire inside of you, pushing you in a direction, moving you along the scales to let you know that you're in the right direction. And because both of these of your ancestors or spirit guide stones are in the fire, the second stone is kicking in to say, when you move forward in this passion or this desire that is resonating within your heart, it would wash open a door leading you towards your power, grounding you in your intuition, grounding you in the very vision that you saw for yourself. The challenge here is an obstacle that is presenting itself. But on the other end, your spirit guides are saying that the confusion will resolve itself. But what I would like to do is pull some cards up to see what is this obstacle about? What is the obstacle that the collective may be facing when it comes to moving forward in their decision? Of course, the card will fall out. 2, 3. Give me 1 second, guys. The cards that came out were mechanisms, symbols, psyche, and mathematics. Oh, this is about you feeling confident in the type of wisdom that you have. It is quite unique, eclectic, if you will. The symbols and the mathematics that come to you, you may be having trouble processing this level or this intense information and trying to ground it. It's showing up in your psyche, on the back of your head, knowing that this information is leading you towards your power. And this may be bringing about all sorts of challenges in terms of you stepping forth in your decision. Wondering, how will this materialize in the 3D? How do you make sense of this type of information that is coming to you when you are having troubles or trying to find the meaning of all of this? All these symbols, all these signs, the math, the numbers, trying to properly register it in the frontal lobe of your mind. What is the meaning behind all of this? Though it is giving you a certain degree of power, confidence, militancy, but how do you transfer this information to where it's not confusing not only to you, but also to the people that you will subsequently ground this information for? That is grounding. Oh, I can see it's coming in to this earth like a meteor. But what you don't see is that this meteor is hitting the earth like a bright light, it will give you the very clarity that you seek. So try not to focus too much on trying to make this information make sense. When it comes to you grounding this, the people around you will help you more than you think. Though initially, these relationships will feel a bit turbulent. The people that you come in contact with wondering about this information that is coming from your mouth, coming from your energy. They don't understand that it's coming from another world. That's deep within inside of your membrane, that you don't have a verifiable source to flesh it out easier or a little bit more digestible for them. Nonetheless, it will feel like a deep reverence, a deep remembrance, a remembering within them that will still give you the honor that you will feel once you come out with this information. And it's not as if you're sitting here holding a class. Some of you may be doing that. Or this may be something in your near future. You holding workshop, holding classes regarding some esoteric knowledge that has cemented within your mind. But on the other end, what I'm seeing here, it's more about your aura and your energy more than anything else. And the expression of this vibration or the amount of knowledge that's coming through you will show up in a unique way when it reaches the people. When you get in contact with certain energies, the knowledge will flow through you and find this source that it is meant for. This is very highly charged. Very scientific is what I'm seeing here. And it's important that you know that this will segue itself into the world of magic, opening you up in a way that is quite unfamiliar. It may be uncomfortable for you at the beginning. But at your feet is a log, or the Beru stone, symbolizing your protection, symbolizing this ancient wisdom that is flowing through you. And now it has met you at your doorstep, meaning that now is the time for you to jump over this log and step into something new, step into something a little bit more magical, and allowing this energy to move through you. What is this log about? What is this hurdle? It's like what I'm seeing here when the racers in track jump over those hurdles. Yeah, this is a hurdle that is presenting itself in front of you in the world of nature. What is this hurdle that the collective, is currently facing at this time? And this hurdle that you're finding yourself trying to get over has to do with you listening to an internal pull. Like this is something that you feel drawn to. This energy has been guiding you for a very long time, unbeknownst to you. And a part of this path requires you to tell no lies. It requires you to be honest in a way that you have never done before, bringing out an authentic version of yourself to the world, to the physical world, in a way that will bring about self-transformation within yourself, within your core. This is transforming you. You've been through a lot of hurdles in your life, but this one here is particularly unique because it's requiring you to go a little bit deeper, pushing you a little bit further within yourself to bring out that which you've always held down. Trying to circumvent yourself in a way to make yourself be received in a way that people accept you. But now is the time to Drop all those guards and say it like it is. This requires a deep and profound honesty within yourself to know that this is where this path has led you. This is where the path is taking you now along your healing journey. You never knew that this would come to this point, but now that is here, and it's all due to you. You've embraced this. You've pulled this in due to your manifestation abilities. You were quite the cultivator, but now it's materializing in a way that requires a metaphysical arena to open first before it reaches the 3D. This is the metaphysical part of how sacred geometry works. Because it started with the science, it started with the math, it started with your psyche. It's one thing to understand, but it's another thing to transform it within the essence of your being in order for it to materialize. And that's what's taking shape here. The manifestation piece of it. And you don't see it because it is intangible. This is the unseen world radiating itself around the energies that you know about. However, you're not in control of how this energy is moving per se. All you can do is express this energy out and allow it to take shape. And that's what it's doing here. As you cultivate yourself much deeper in the world of the unknown, I can see some of you have been in a space of magically creating the creative part of yourself, hiding away so the purity of this energy can take shape, and that's what it's doing. Moving around you like light. You're light years above the current consciousness. That's why this energy needs a certain space to create itself or curate itself to the certain frequency in order for it to come forth, in order for it to organize itself in a way so that it can help you or help others get the clarity from it. This is all about energy, all about the other worlds intermingling together and you being at the centerpiece of it all. But it will ground itself, and I can see that here. The abundance of it, of this energy, is quite remarkable. And the change that it will be able to do once your words reach the ears of those who are hungry for something authentic, for something real, for something pure is going to come from you. You made the choice, you've done the work, and now it is manifesting. But it will take time for this energy to move through these dimensions, move through these timelines. And it's taking time because it's trying to maintain the purity of the vibration that you're holding. And that's why a part of you doing the work is continuing this energetic thread of consciousness that you are funneling to this paradigm. What I'm seeing here is as if there are many streams of consciousness moving throughout the cosmos, but somehow you've calibrated your energy so much and so purely. It is creating or streamlining its own strand. And it's coming from you. You're creating your own strand of consciousness due to your heightened vibration. This is really remarkable and impressive. I'm thoroughly impressed to see this. Wow, such a highly charged and scientific stream of consciousness coming through you. Thank you all for being here with me. Wow, and if you're still here with me in tonight's Healing Circle, please be sure to like, share, subscribe, or comment below to let me know how these messages are showing up in your world. And what I will do at this time is I would like to shift the energy to see what other messages the higher energy would like for me to convey with the collective at this time. What other messages the higher energy would like for me to convey with the collective? The cards that came out were spiritual resources, trust your intuition, and high frequency. This is letting me know that you are much larger than you give yourself credit for. You're so much more heightened and in tune with the high frequency that is available to you. Not only that, spiritual resources are here for you. All you have to do is trust your intuition to guide you in the right direction, to guide you in the flow in which your spirit knows to go. Get out of your head is what I'm hearing. Get out of your mind just a little bit and lend your body to the spirit. And what you will find here is radical changes in terms of the type of healing you're here to bring is very transformative, opening up a new portal for yourself, a new portal for this dimension, creating a transformation or opening up a gateway. Is this what I'm seeing? Opening up a dimension or some type of portal that will spill another layer of information that will change the paradigm. Wow. It's as if not only are you opening up or creating a new streamline of consciousness, it's like your heightened frequency is opening up a portal for this dimension so that healing can come in a different version or a different way that is not available in this current paradigm. Changing the trajectory of things in an authentic way. It's like an updated thought process, an updated consciousness of straying away from the outdated thinkings and the outdated modules that are currently here. A system upgrade, and you are bringing it forth. Yeah. It's due to your devotion on a much deeper level. It's like you know what is here and what's available due to your level of access. Or you may not know this. Oh, I'm hearing you may not know that you have this level of access or this ability. However, the energy of bringing this information to your consciousness or to your ears at this time so that you can big yourself up. It's like you may be reducing yourself down, closing the door on a very large blessing that you have available at your fingertips. You have access to this, but you are reducing yourself down of trying to fit in or trying to make sense of all these other high streams of consciousness or high energies that are moving through you, that is closing your eyes or shutting your ears to what else is out here for you. Opening up a whole new portal for this dimension to have access to another level of consciousness or another wave of information. You're devoted to this planet. You're devoted to the depth. Oh, I understand. You're deep. You're a very deep person. You come with substance. And even though you may not find yourself fitting in with other people who carry this level of knowledge, your heart is still pumping in a way, moving you to devote yourself to the depth of your energy. You don't need a crowd. You don't need other people here for you to take the initiative, to take action. What is affirming your identity is the fact that you are the one that is carrying this information. You verify yourself. You solidify your own currency, streamlining a new wave of consciousness. Big yourself up. Understand that you are very large. And I'm going to see what this portal is about. I'm quite interested in you guys. Some of you are very highly charged. Oh, very impressive. Your energy is so strong and it's moving through this read here. What is this portal about? What is this streaming of consciousness, or this portal that the collective have access to about? Give me 1 second, guys. The cards are kind of stuck together. Give me one more. The cards that came out were Release Control, Timeless, and Layers. Oh, you're peeling back the layers. You may not have started just yet. You see, you know that you come with depth. You know that you are a deep person, but you have not begun to peel back the layers to see what that really is about. And once you begin this internal process of dissecting who you really are at the core, you will realize the timelessness of your energy. Immortal, carrying so much information with you. You can do a lot more than you give yourself credit for. Multitasking on different dimension is what I'm seeing. This layers. These layers have more to do with your ability to tap into the threads of consciousness that exist on different planes, different dimensions, and different spaces, time-space continuums. And I can hear yourself ask, how is this even possible? How do you access? Of the questions are starting to turn. A part of this has to do with you releasing control, or releasing the idea that you're only subjected to one dimension. You're multi-layered. And if you're multi-layered, the planet that you're on is reflecting the very same thing. The very depth of your energy is the depth of this consciousness, this paradigm, this world, this planet. This is what's verifying, or will verify, your identity. Who you are, the makeup of your being. Give me 1 second. I want to pull another card. I'm sorry. The messages are flowing. And because this message is so abstract, I'm pulling cards to make sense of this large message. And your identity is striking to me because it's giving me out of this world, otherworldly. How can you do such a thing and not open yourself up to it? Give me 1 second. What is the identity that this stone is speaking to for the collective? 1 second. I want to pull one more card. The cards that came out says gift, listening ear, and you know where you're going. This is who you are. A carrier of gifts. And a part of your gift is the fact that you have a listening ear. You can hear. Your senses are in tune on many levels. You can hear people. It's not in what they say, it's what they're not saying, is what I'm hearing here. You have the ability to hear and to pick up on the cues, the signs of beyond the words that are being uttered out of people's mouths. And not only that, you can hear and bypass many situations and circumstances that may not even be beneficial to you. You can hear circumstances and situations that might be beneficial to you. You can read or sense of ins and outs, 360 of a person, of a situation, of a business, of a country. Like, it goes through many layers. But the truth of the matter here, at the core of your identity that is securing you on a deeper level, this is what's signifying your depth, is the fact that you know where you're going. You know who you are. People can't stray you right or left. The waves aren't knocking you in and out. Even if it do, you'll get up and say, oh, that was a hell of a run. But it doesn't shift your internal core. You'll get up, wipe the dust off your shoulders and said, hey, I'm going a mile down the road this way. Even if the waves knock you 2 miles away from where you're going. Whew, that was a rough ride. Now I got 5 miles to go where I'm headed. No one is moving you away from your destiny. This is solidifying your identity. This is solidifying who you are regardless. Period. Wow, you guys made me pull a lot of cards. The cards have been pulled tonight. And it's due to your very powerful energy. Thank you all for joining me. What I will do is take the time to come down off of tonight's healing circle. And thank you all for joining me. And if you stayed this far, please be sure to like, share, subscribe, or continue to contribute your very powerful energy. And with that being said, I'm going to take this time to come down and close out tonight's healing circle. And I will see you all at the next.